Hey guys, and welcome back to Your Time to Shine. This time we're gonna go into Mishima's route and try to get that day 40 ending. And I haven't played this on this channel yet, so I might as well read up the dialogue scenes, event scenes and stuff that come up. Why not? I'm here anyway. When I woke up, I was on an island. Where in the world might this be? I am Mishima, a high school teacher. Following our first meeting in some time, I was driving my former student, Miss Now, back home, but along the way I lost consciousness. I guess we've been kidnapped after all. Ah, you guys think so too? I mean, I've sure never heard of kidnapping people to an island before. But gathering this many people together, what do you think they intend to do with us? Anyhow, we ought to get looking for a way to escape. Seems we've got no choice but to work together. Cooperation is key. That can wait until we get to know each other. Shall we do introductions? Ah, what truly wonderful introductions, all. Hehehe, you seem to be enjoying yourselves. Ahahaha, hello there. Who the hell are you? I am the island master, Sue Miley, the laughing doll. Well, everyone, are you pleased with the island? Are you our kidnapper, meow? Ahaha, what a dreadful way to put it. I merely issued you all an invitation to this wonderful Isle of Memories. Merely issued an invitation. I wonder... Okay, so we know about the Asunaro vow. And everyone basically signed up for that. So is it something similar that she's alluding to? That you guys were invited to do this, but they all lost their memories of being invited and accepting responsibility for being on this island. What in the world do you mean to have us do? A most wonderful game of survival. It's all very simple. You must merely survive here for 30 days. Go foraging for food, craft defenses for your base, and keep your lives amongst dangerous creatures and trap-laden facilities. What are you talking about? Let us go right now. Ahaha. Please do give it your all. Damn it! You hold the hell up, lassie. Looks like she got away. Humph. What of it? A mere 30-day sentence is practically a vacation. That's awfully positive of you. Nothing we can do. Let's all work together to overcome this. How was your first day, everyone? Miss Smiley. It's surprisingly fun. I'm finding it surprisingly enjoyable. Perhaps those who live in the city should recall nature from time to time. We shall see how long that attitude lasts. Yes, everyone. Are you not getting hungry? We got some dialogue on the base for Mishima too now. We'll have to share our food with each other to survive. So this is interesting. It might just be that he says different things on different days. Right now, Saflin just came by. I kind of just skipped through it. I suppose Miss Saflin is our ally then, isn't she? How do you do, everyone? Stubbornly surviving, I see. Ah, Miss Smiley, do you still intend to keep this up? Naturally. It's only day 4 yet. The real survival is yet to come. Every 5th day, a monster will attack your base. Devote all your efforts to its defense, or they will destroy it and wipe you out. What did you say? See, I gave you a warning. Aren't I so kind? To think our base will be attacked on every 5 days. Phew, it's difficult to think about the attacks that are to come. I believe our bonds will deepen the more we perform the same action together. Crafting helps enrich our lives. Let's enjoy ourselves. Foraging is rather dangerous, but there's no doubt much to gain. It's good to train in preparation for attacks, though I'm not the best for it. Phew, somehow managed to survive another day. With you here, Professor, we'll be just fine. I want a 1,000,000 yen prize or something for successfully surviving, Wolf. It'd really help our finances, meow. Still though, what are they having us live on an island for? Doesn't feel like they'd abduct us here just to keep us from escaping, huh? Perhaps this island has some kind of secret. When you put it that way, this place does seem kind of unusual. Almost as if it was made by human hands, am I right? An artificial island? You for real? But it's not just the island that's odd, even the sea and sky are changeless and quiet. So you mean all this nature's artificial? Even the whole environment? Inconceivable, such a leap of logic, though I don't deny it's a strange island. Miss Miley did call this the Isle of Memories. I've yet to go to that end of the island. Perhaps I'll go exploring a bit. This is where we first meet the Sunnies as Mishima. Arrived at a beach hut. Oh, is that a house over there? Hey, what are you doing? This ain't the time to bicker. Then show us what you have, Ranmaru. Why, so there were people here too. Show us what you have there. I can't overlook people in trouble. I'll observe from outside. Stop it already! There's no point in us fighting about it. That's right. What happened to our vow to share amongst ourselves fairly and survive? What are they talking about? Then why's the food gone down so much, huh? I mean... you gonna say it vanished on its own? This food we received to start with is our lifeline, and yet... someone hid it. Trying to have it all for themselves, without anyone finding out. How absurd. Do you have a moment, everyone? Oh, scary! Who's that? I don't mean to frighten you. I'm just a teacher who happened to be passing by. I was curious about your conversation. You're real suspicious, huh? That's the face of a criminal if I ever saw one. Remember when I feel like this is true for everybody, but when everyone first saw Mishima, he was sus as hell. And then it turned out to be that he was the most responsible and sweetest person of the whole cast. No, please don't judge me by my appearance. Don't you have a bad look yourself, Kurumada? You goddamn... The strife is sure to ruin you at this rate. Ugh. Are you trying to say not to doubt anyone? It's indeed easier said than done. However, you appear to be under the impression your current food reserves are everything. But there are other ways to get food on this island. Like stealing from you. Why is this mugging now? You see, I am a teacher. I have better things to steal than food. What? Such as the knowledge you need to survive. Hey now, you trying to make us take lessons? Precisely. It's time for study. What? You're seriously going to give us lessons on how to survive? That's extremely useful. What's the saying? Give a fisherman... What was it? No. Give a man a fish, and he eats for a day. Teach a man how to fish, and he eats for a lifetime. And? It's better than quarreling till we all die, right? I guess so, but studying... I feel you, Anzu. Out of the question. Knowledge can't fill your stomach. That's not true at all. Not in the mood for it today. Beat it, Professor. I see. Then I'll try again in 3 days. Fine. Do as you please. But you know, giving us knowledge will reduce your own odds of survival, right? It means fighting over the island's limited resources. There's no escaping conflict. Get it? You shit stirrer. Very well. The harder the problem, the more worthwhile it is to solve. I'll be back in 3 days, alright? So what, is Is his thing with the Sunnies gonna be lecturing? I guess we'll find out. I hear footsteps near the base. What is this place? Hmm? Who would you be? I am a castaway who washed up on this island. Are you here to rescue me? It pains me to say it, but we too are trying to survive here at this base. I see. I've got a base too elsewhere, but I've run out of food. I injured my leg, so I can't even hunt now. Hey, please, could you share just a little food? This could be a life or death decision. Should I share some food with him? Give the castaway food? Give nothing, because this time we're not going for his ending. I'm terribly sorry. We're having a hard time ourselves. No helping it. If I tried to fight you now, I doubt I could win. I'm glad I could talk with someone at the end. So long. The castaway left. A visitor? Now is the time for us to deepen our bonds. Today is the day of the study session, with the Sunnies at the beach hut. Arrived at a beach hut. Hello, everyone. Gah, he actually came. Told you so, I win. Man, why'd I have to make such a weird bet? A win's a win, let's study. Yeah, just gotta listen and all that. Well then, Professor Mishima, go ahead with the study session. It seems you were doing some undue gambling, but I'll choose not to concern myself with that. Now then, it's time to learn. Oh boy. Period 1. Now, as for how I'll teach them, it appears each has a subject they'd like to learn. However, I can only teach one subject at a time. And the subject I choose will only be successful with those who want to learn it. Okay. Consecutive successes will increase their knowledge, while consecutive failures will lower it. Incidentally, sometimes the effect of learning will be 1.5 times as great, so I should prioritize that. What should I teach? Training, I guess, since most of them are interested in it. So understandable. Impressive. So it's like that. Ugh, this is hard. Studying's kind of fun. Don't know what you're on about. Failed learning. It's interesting how Kurumada's interested in crafting over training. I see. That makes sense. Successful learning. And with that, I've taught them. But crucially, that means I've given away our own team's knowledge. So by teaching them training, I've effectively lowered all our members' fighting by 1. Oh, that's interesting. Each lesson means 1 point lost. I should keep that in mind. Yes, let's get back to checking how well the Sunnies are learning. It seems we've gotten the engine going. Let's continue the study session. Period 2. What should I teach? 2 crafting, 2 training, 2 foraging. I mean, 1.5 is good, right? And it's an even split anyway, so I didn't really follow. Failed learning. Don't really get it. Failed learning. Is this that hard for me? Consecutive failure. Whoa, so this is the power of knowledge. Consecutive... Grammar! I just ain't one for sitting at a desk. Ooh. I feel like I can learn anything. Their learning is progressing well. Let's continue the study session. What should I teach? Foraging, definitely. Because he might have been doing so hot. And it's 3 of them anyway. Ugh, I'm getting a headache. So it's like that, successful learning. Aha! It's so simple, successful learning. Well, it happens. Failed learning. Oh, so that's how it is, successful learning. Sorry, you kinda lost me, failed learning. Their learning is progressing well. Let's continue the study session. Period 4. What should I teach? Foraging, crafting? Let's go with foraging. So understandable, impressive. You're pretty good at teaching, Professor. Teach me more, Professor Mishima. This is rough. I don't follow at all. Sure enough, this is tricky, field learning. Well, I'm getting dizzy. Fantastic. With this much learned, it should be fine to end the class any time. No. I want to get Kuramada and Anzu up. Foraging. 4 of them are foraging. I'll just go with foraging. Thank you, that's extremely helpful. Don't really get it, field learning. Teach me more, Professor Mishima. Huh, studying's kind of fun. Oh, so that's how it is. Well, I'm getting dizzy. Fantastic. With this much, it should be fine to end the class anytime. Okay. I don't know if this is going to go on forever if I do next lesson, so I'll just end the class now and hope for the best. Well then, that's the end of today's class. This is very cute. Magnificent. You all studied well. I feel super smart now. This may be able to help our food woes. And he took off his glasses. Well, I guess I'm seeing a little hope. Hey now, aren't you getting a little carried away over a single class? Shoo, there's so much more I want to learn from Professor Mishima. Hey, Professor Mishima, would you help us study again sometime? Indeed, I'll gladly see this through. Until the day I can escape with you, let's keep up our study sessions. Bonded with the Sunnies. Okay, that was interesting. So basically, I need to make sure that all my stats are up. In doing reconnaissance, I've gotten quite a ways from base. Oh? Over on the shore, could that be? There was a rather large boat beached on the shore. Fantastic! If this can be made to work, we need not rely on Miley to escape. Stay away! Ow! Just what is... Oh, she hit him. I'm the one who found this boat. You can't have it! Who in the world? There's no point in talking to you. Get out of my sight. What should I do? She's furious. How will you respond? Let's run away in a hurry. Whoa! That should be far enough away. But I can't simply give up on that boat. I should go back there eventually. Tomorrow is an attack day, isn't it? Let's be sure to rest up. Are you doing well, everyone? What do you come back for? Use your eyes, dumbass. We're still kicking it. You say you're doing just fine? You ought to take a careful look. Do you know how many of you there are? There are 12 of us. Of course, just as many as when we came to the island. Ah, is that a fact? You said that with such a knowing smile, Wolf. What's this about? What's that about? Stop it, Meow. I suppose it's about time. I told you about this island. Eh? There's a terrifying curse cast on this Isle of Memories. A curse? A curse of memory erasure. Those who lose their lives on this island have their existence forgotten by all. Don't be absurd, Misty. That kind of thing ain't real. Isn't it frightful? If an old friend who was with you until yesterday died, you'd completely forget they existed. We're all helping each other. We just have to not let anyone die. Then again, perhaps many have already died, and you've simply forgotten? You're free to not believe me, of course, as you wouldn't even know how to be sure. Please stop it. I don't want to hear that. Please give it your all in surviving so that your existence doesn't vanish. Miley left. Oh, over there, is that someone else's base? Is there someone besides us living there? Surely it's not one of those attackers. Well, shouldn't let our guards down, but let's take a look-see inside. Headed toward the mysterious base. Is there anyone here? Ah! It's time to run. Managed to escape. I suppose it was an inhabitant's house after all. But would they mess up their own house like that? At any rate, perhaps we should not approach. Let us return to base. I just upgraded once again. At this size, we might as well make it a school. A school built on a deserted island. How dreamy. As I recall, there was a rather large boat around here. Oh, there it is. Yes, this is it. Why, is it I found this the other day, yet left without investigating? This boat is... Oof, it's no use. It's falling apart in places. Only a specialist could repair this. As I thought, is there no choice but to trust Miss Miley? Perhaps it would be wise to consider this Isle of Memories once more. Yeah, but what should we be looking at, Wolf? The people and animals living on this island, as well as the climate and sea, is also strange if you think about it. I've never seen such big chickens in my life. We've been opting not to trust anything Miley says, but if everything Miss Miley has said is true, what would that mean, I wonder? It's possible that we really have lost our memories of someone who died. Even if we forget the dead existed, shouldn't there still be traces of their lives left? True enough, even if memory vanishes, the footsteps one has left remain. Unconsciously, I looked around the base. Suddenly, I noticed a bag that had been there since arriving on the island. Huh? Wait, whose belongings are these? Why hadn't I noticed? It had been there for a long time. A bag just sitting there, getting no one's attention. But, there's often wreckage that comes onto the island. Yet the bag was not dirty enough for it to possibly have drifted ashore. I suppose there's no choice but to open it. I opened it up. Blank notebook, complicated books, stationery. These were things that wouldn't be unusual for a kidnapped person to have left behind. I can't remember. Just whose are these? Some ally of ours, was here. Why can't I remember? Ah, today's the day for another study session with the Sunnies at the beach hut. Arrived at a beach hut. It's been some time, everyone. Have you been well? Whoa, you startled me, Mishima, Professor. Look, we're all managing to get food together. We're cutting it close as usual, but we haven't been wasting your lessons. Huh, doubt we can last forever at this rate. Yes, we're gradually coming upon less and less. The island's resources are limited. Then we just need to learn more, right, Professor Mishima? Of course. You've only just begun to learn all there is to know. Let's begin another study session. Period 1. What should I teach? Only one of you cares about training, though. 3 of you care about crafting, so I'm going with that. Three foraging, 2 crafting, 1 training. I'll go with the foraging. 3 crafting, 2 training, 1 foraging. I go with the crafting again. Maybe. Three crafting. Again with mostly the same people, which I think is good, and it gets bonus points. Crafting gets 1.5 more, but 4 of them are interested in training. I'll go with that. Three training, 3 crafting. Let's go with 3 crafting. Anzu has been on a bonus roll, but I feel they need to learn just a bit more. Training gets 1.5 times more points, but only one of them is interested in it. 3 crafting. I'll go with 3 crafting. Let's hope it goes well. Fantastic. With this much learned, it should be fine to end class anytime. Let's end the class. The faces of the dummies is so funny. Magnificent. You all studied well. Feels like I could get accepted to the most prestigious college. We should have no problem with self-sufficiency now. You guys want to live on this island forever? Yeah, food solved. Next is how to escape. It's okay, we have Professor Mishima. Please, Professor, we've come this far, so teach us up to the end. Very well. You all are my students. Until the day I can escape with you, let's keep up our study sessions. Bonded with the Sunnies. The next study meet is day 33, isn't it? What to do about escaping? It seems it's about time for the base to get larger. What a thing to behold! We've built ourselves a castle. Provided we had a stable food supply, I might not mind spending the rest of my life here. Indeed. Long time no see. Have you been well? Miss Miley, today's the day you promised. Nobody likes a clingy man, you know. We survived, just like you told us to. Now let us go. But it seems you could go on a little longer. Shall I extend it by 10 days or so? Don't joke with me. We've already at our limit here. What meaning does this island thing have anyhow? Even this friendly policeman's got no clue. Well, there would be no meaning to you learning that either. You just forget it anyhow. Say what? Oh, fine. If you want to return, then I'll take you back to where you were, as promised. Really? You'll really take us home? Do you have an option besides trusting me? I leave it all to your judgment. Return to where you came from with me? Return to where you came from, we meet? Or stay and share your fate with this crumbling island? Now make your choice. Trust Miley and escape from the island? Stay here. No, I simply can't trust you. I'll stay on this island. Are you sure? If we let this chance go, we really might be stuck on this island. That's no reason to believe what someone this evil is telling us, meow. How interesting. You truly are bizarre. See if I care. There's not a single thing to be gained from staying on this island. Even so, Kana and everyone will escape their own way. Then go ahead and struggle for me. Until we meet again. The island's collapse has begun. Skip that line by accident. What does it say? Come to think of it, those Sunnies at the beach hut. How are they faring? Arrived at beach hut. Everyone, are you alright? Good. Professor Mishima, the island's all weird. Do you know anything? No. It seems the mysteries of this island are too much for even my knowledge to explain. I knew it. We should escape this instant. I can't stay on this island any longer. We're living here because we can't do that. What, did you forget? But we thought surviving at all was impossible at first, just quarreling amongst ourselves. Huh, you want to say it's 'cause we believed in the power of knowledge? That's right. Right now we should be asking Professor Mishima to teach us how to escape. Understood. With your mutual trust, you surely have the ability to escape together. Let us do this. This is my final study session. Whew, okay, pretty good one. What should I teach? Foraging. Overwhelmingly. Let's go with training. Oh, 1.5. Nice. 5. Okay. The hell? Studying ain't so bad. I feel like I can learn anything. Let's do foraging again. Crafting is too. No, but foraging. Kurumada and Anzu are consecutive at the moment, so I'll try and go on that. Successful learning. The hell? Yep, successful. Okay. Crafting. No, crafting is a whatever. Foraging again. Crafting. None of them even want to craft. Training. Because my Kurumada is doing really well with that. Thank you, that's extremely helpful. I don't really get it. Sorry, this is kind of tough. Consecutive failure. Yep. Okay, good. Foraging is 1.5. Foraging or crafting? Foraging. It's basically the same, split even, so I'll go with that. Foraging. Yeah. Crafting. Okay, yeah, let's go with crafting. It's looking good, but I feel they need to learn just a little bit more. What should I teach? Crafting would be best. Yeah. Okay, let's end the class here. And hope for the best. Well then, that's the end of today's class. Again, just love their faces. Magnificent. Ugh. Magnificent. I'm impressed by all you've learned. Thank you, Professor Mishima. This'll work. We can escape like this. Right. All we have to do is split up the work and make preparations. I've got any heavy labor covered. Just give me instructions. Got it. Let's all work together toward this. It would appear you've learned the most important thing of all, working together. Huh? To cooperate with your allies, of course. Professor Mishima, may you work your escape, everyone. We'll surely meet again off the island. Bonded with the Sunnies. Okay, now I just need to get to the end. Okay, so here we go. Day 40 is about to start. Let's hope we got the ending. It's hopeless. This island's collapsing. Everything is... The sky tears and time itself feels strange. There's nothing left to do. My legs give out, and I fall to my knees. Before my eyes is only despair. That's right, the beach hut. Yes. This is not the time to despair. I must at least see if they were able to safely escape. Is everyone all right? It can't be. Even here. What has happened to everyone at the beach hut? Hang on, they're not enemies. They just came to us seeking help. You're all right? Professor Mishima, what should we do? What do you mean? You surely have the knowledge to escape. These inhabitants have nowhere to go, other than this island. So you mean to help them? Don't act surprised. Didn't you teach us? What's truly important is joining forces. Hell, leaving them behind to rot would make us look like real chumps. You all truly are the most wonderful students. Let us do this. Would a true teacher call his student's decision a mistake? Maybe. You'll help, Professor Mishima? Of course. We'll use everything you learn to overcome this trial. Professor. Out of the way, Professor! Huh? What happened? There's a sharp pain in the back of my head. Perhaps a falling tree? I cannot consider it any more than that. Maybe this is it for me. But what will become of them? They had finally begun to move from quarreling to believing in each other. From quarreling to believing in each other. Please, don't take away that growth, those feelings. Please, if there is a God, save them and the people they wish to protect. Please, let me be the only sacrifice. Where is this? It seems I've been put in a bed. I can't move. Is something restraining me? No, that's not it. My muscles seem weak. I can't muster the energy. Have I been sleeping for a long time? Is anyone there? How heavy my body feels. To get myself up, I'll lean on this door. Whoa! With some pain, I open the door. Oof, it's bright. Is this light coming through those windows? I rub my eyes and look through them. The scenery! Is that the island? It's dangerous to walk around on your own. Good morning, Professor Mishima. Everyone. I'm really weirded out again. These endings are freaky. I'm so weirded out right now. You're alright. Thank goodness. Huh? What are you saying? You're the one who's fallen apart here. Yeah, you just had to go and sleep for years. I'm glad, Professor. What of the island's destruction? It stopped. There were hardly any losses. It's come back now, and pretty peaceful, actually. My word. Hahaha. Given the way things were headed then, we ended up living on the island ourselves. To spread the knowledge you gave us, we turned the beach hut into a school. You made a school? Not only that, a hospital too. See? Nice and comfortable, wasn't it? It's all so amazing. I can't keep up. You were far greater students than I. How can you say that, Principal Mishima? That's right. After some quick rehabilitation, we're gonna have you up and teaching again. Principal? Obviously. It's the Island Academy of Mishima, after all. What? That's right. There's a commemorable first job for you to do, Principal. Oh yeah, the swearing in. Swearing in? Get prepared, Principal Mishima. The new teacher should already be at the school. Please, wait, I'm not following at all. No complaining. She's worked hard to meet you. Still not understanding. I was dressed in clothes, and having them prop me up, I made my way over to the school. Phew. Even just walking is hard. But, so there truly is a school here. You mentioned a swearing in. What would you have me do? It's been a long time, Professor. So you really woke up? You don't know? Miss Snow, aren't you? Professor! I missed you! Professor! I said I wouldn't cry. That I'd be strong. But as soon as you said my name... Oh... You have grown strong indeed. I feel I'm on the brink of death. Sorry. No, a reunion hug ought to be... No, a reunion hug ought to be near deadly. But, Miss Snow, could the new teacher truly be... Yes. I've studied hard to directly repay the favor when you woke up. My word. Yet, are you alright? I thought your dream was to pursue art. Which is why I'll realize it here. I'll be like you, Professor. A cool art teacher. Miss Snow. Please, keep on teaching me lots. Principal Mishima. Indeed. Is this a dream, I wonder? To see my students grown, wearing these clothes. If this is reality, then I vow it for the rest of my life. To always be a teacher to you all. Mishima story, Isle of Study, Reunion, End. So, that was the ending, the new ending for Your Time to Shine Mishima Edition. That was weird. That was very strange. Again, there's a kind of uncomfortable, gut-churny feeling knowing that it's not real. Though it's interesting seeing the dreams of the main cast. Because I assume we're going to see what kind of island life the other characters would like to have in the future, but that now was a little weird too. Everything about it was strange. Anyway, that was Island Existence. I hope we get more updates in the future. TBH, I kinda want and kinda don't want Chapter 3 Part 2 to come out yet, because I don't want Your Turn to Die to end quite yet. But I would love more Island Existence in the future. Till next time, ta-ta. So, just to see what would happen, let's end the class early. Well then, that's the end of today's class. They look super unimpressed and unhappy. Oh dear, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. Well, I'm gonna drop out at this rate. Haha, I had good grades as a student, but it's his teaching to blame. It has to be. Ah, I'm pissed off. Let's just steal his food after all. Let's make cotton candy from his hair and eat it. Quit it, guys. Professor Mishima, run. Please, don't eat me. Oh dear, I've run back home. What a shameful display as a teacher. It seems I'm the one who needed to study.